Loveline is meant for an adult audience. Loveline may contain sexually oriented content. Listener discretion is advised.
Adam Carolla, Dr. Drew.
I'm not modeling anymore for the two of you.
Loveline.
Hello there, Loveline fans, and welcome to the Best of Loveline, the 4th of July edition. I'm Adam Carolla. That is my partner, Dr. Drew. He's board certified and addiction medicine specialist. And tonight, the first guest we have up on the Best of Loveline is Duran Duran. Tonight, we have Simon Le Bon, Nick Rhodes, and Warren Cucurilla, all from Duran Duran.
Old favorites we are.
Hot Trash is the name of the new CD, and I don't think we've had Duran Duran in here for a couple of years.
No, Warren and I came in a couple of years ago.
Yeah,
it's a couple of years ago. It's a couple of years ago.
Warren is missing his hair now, which I was surprised to see because
It's the effect I have on people.
You have your hair, don't you?
Oh, no, I still have it at home.
I mean, you don't need to shave your head, do you?
Oh, yeah.
You do?
I need to glue my hair on.
No, but you're not balding.
I'm totally bald.
No, but now you are.
Right.
Or you not to shave yourself.
It's a bold baldy.
It's your own hands, is what I'm saying.
No, the hair that I had.
Yeah.
Is under the cupboard in the kitchen.
But it wasn't thinning. It wasn't.
You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't thinning out.
Boy, but I've been feeding it. You should see it now. Oh yeah. That was the glue-on variety.
I'm just saying, when white guys shave their head, people think it's because they're going bald. I don't know. I never saw that in Warren. But I'm always so enamored with the rest of his physique. I rarely look up when I talk to Warren.
He always talks about his penis.
You should see his legs. They're really bold.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, stop shaving my legs. Oh, no, really? Hey, what? You guys ain't taking emails tonight?
Yeah.
Why? You didn't give out your email.
310-854-4455. We never get to see them, though. So.
Are you talking about emails?
Faxes. Emails. I can get the email thing up. Yeah.
Drew, get your email working over there.
Oh, blimey.
So I saw the whole Behind the Music Duran Duran thing yesterday, which I watched, and I'll tell you this, who all is in the band right now?
This is it.
We got it, boy.
Yeah.
This is it.
We've got the entire core lineup, yeah. Yeah, it took us 17 years to get rid of all those tailors. This is the writing team. When we go out playing live, we take Wes Miller, who's a bass player.
Hello, Wes.
And Joe Travis. And maybe they're listening because they're in the California.
And you guys flew in from England today?
Oh, yeah. In fact, it's about, what time? 6 a.m. in the morning? Oh, I just want to say thank you. Thank you to a couple of people. To all the girls on the airplane. No, but in particular to Paris, who's wonderful, and to the very entertaining tag team of Bryce and Chris. Jeez, I shouldn't have went to sleep. Yeah, that was your masseuse, right?
Yeah, did you guys fly Virgin Air over?
Yeah.
Oh, they give you a rub down?
They do.
You know,
and then they throw you out in the cold.
I got one of those shiatsu massages today, Drew. You'll be surprised to hear.
I'm surprised. Yeah.
I know, but I got the shiatsu massage, which is something I never had before. It's like it's the rough massage.
It's pressure. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's not a stroke.
No, it's for the guy who has a sore back and low self-esteem and needs a good beating. But the thing I was excited about, and I know you guys will quietly agree with me on this. It was an Asian guy doing it, and I thought, I like it, first off, when the guy's nationality matches up with the technique that he's about to impart. You know what I mean? Like, I want the judo instructor to be an Asian guy.
Right.
I don't want a big Jewish guy as a judo instructor. He may be good, but it doesn't match up well for me.
I had a Jewish sitar teacher, and that was kind of strange.
Yeah, so you'd want an Indian guy.
Yeah, exactly.
But it all worked out for you.
You would trust it could be the real thing.
Yeah, it's authentic when a guy can barely speak English and he's just off the boat is giving you the shiatsu massage.
So what would an Indian Jewish guy be like a massage?
They'd probably just beat you with a chauffeur or a sitar.
Well, what about when you go to an Indian restaurant and the waiter's Swedish?
Yeah, see, it doesn't.
Bizarre,
it doesn't work.
Right, if you wanted a massage after. But you know, there's a lot of trouble about this, about people, sort of being employed and not employed on the basis of race.
Yeah.
And a lot of Swedish waiters who want to work in Indian restaurants are pretty angry, I have to tell you.
Now, in its high time, someone took a stand, and you guys ought to do some sort of live aid where you raise money for Swedish waitresses who want to work at Indian joints. That's smart, yeah.
Or Indian waiters that want to be Swedish masseuses, right? Anything, any kind of cause.
The money will go in many different directions. All right, we will go to the phones. Duran Duran is here tonight. Drew is the electronic part of this booted up. The email.
Keep him quiet for a while.
I'm going to actually set up a chat room.
Jay?
All right.
Jay?
Caller who goes by Jay, 15. Jay. You sleeping?
No Jay.
Wait a minute. He's on hold 32 minutes.
It was OJ.
It's no Jay.
OJ.
Jay? All right.
No Jay.
Jeremy's been on hold 32 minutes. That's quite a hold.
Wow.
Yeah, he's just covering the time between the... go on.
Jay, wake up. Come to the phone.
Jeremy.
We'll go to Jeremy.
Hi,
Jeremy, you're 22. What's up?
Adam, love you. You're the best.
Oh, thank you.
Dr. Drew, I have a question.
Yeah.
How do you know if you have testicular cancer?
Well, you don't. Ever since Tom Green's thing, everybody now is aware that testicular cancer is an important and increasingly important and common condition. You should learn how to check your testes. You basically sort of squeeze it like you squeeze like a plum, and run your fingers across it. And if you feel anything hard or irregular, or anything that's swollen or out of the ordinary, just go to your doctor, have them check it out.
On the testy itself.
Yeah, because my right one feels normal, but my left one, up towards the top, I don't know if there's a tube connecting to it.
There is a tube there, but sometimes it's thickened in some people and it feels a little more prominent. The epididymis, which kind of sits on top, sometimes can be swollen or inflamed or feel different than the other side.
Let's refer to the chart.
So it feels hard up on top.
Give me the thing.
Drew, how about my technique of resting my scrotum on a flashlight in a pup tent and having it illuminated?
The Carolla method.
Yeah.
How
about that?
That's not for everybody.
Not for the faint of heart. All right, Drew's looking up the scrotum. We're going to move on. Jeremy?
Yes.
Go to the doctor if you think you have a problem.
Yeah, absolutely. But cancer's usually like a rock, like a pebble sitting there.
Yeah, that's exactly what it feels like.
Well, then you got to check out. Get it checked out. Okay?
Is it attached to the testy, the rock?
Here
we go.
This is what he may be feeling the tube coming down here, right?
Right.
But he also feels like a rock, so that shouldn't feel like rock. It feels like more like worms.
Is that rock the cancerous rock that's stuck? It's growing on your testy?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to have to check that out.
What age group does that usually happen?
Young males.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Dan?
Yeah?
You're 16. Turn down your radio.
Oh, sorry. Yeah? Hello?
Yeah.
My question?
Yes.
Is it good to, wait until you, have sex? I mean, what, age limit? I don't know, because I never had before, and, all my friends have it, they did it,
Do your friends kind of make you feel bad because you didn't have it?
And, and they're so young, too,
I bet you half the ones that say they haven't, for one thing.
So what do you say? Do you say you didn't have it? Do you lie to them? You do?
Well, just to make me feel better.
Do you have a girlfriend?
No.
You wonder how many of them are lying to, really. Probably at least half.
Oh, why do we have to make Dan feel that much better? I mean, who cares?
Well, the point is you shouldn't feel pressured. Come on.
Absolutely.
You're 16. It'll come when it comes.
Yeah, but it's
It'll be fine.
I don't know, but pressure me so much that I get so angry that
Look, don't do anything why it's supposed to be something that grows out of a normal relationship. It's supposed to be something you enjoy and you're ready to do. Otherwise, why do it?
Are you a good looking kid?
I guess, I don't know. I don't know.
Get yourself a girlfriend. Find somebody you really like to spend time with, and something will happen.
See what happens.
That's a problem?
No one really likes me down here or up here or whatever in Illinois.
Move.
Nah, I already did that before.
Hey, Dan?
Yeah?
You spend a lot of time masturbating?
No.
You on the internet a lot?
No, I don't even have a computer.
Okay, you gotta go outside and meet people. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Do what Warren did. You learn to play the guitar, you shave your body, you get tan, you start working out. Okay?
There's some scary consequences to that.
But overall, I'd say it's worked out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hey, Dan?
Mm-hmm.
Who's your best friend, Dan?
Well, I have a best friend, but he's really like drugged up right now.
Oh, that's not a good friend to have.
I mean, like we've been friends since kindergarten, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And like he changed, like totally different, you know. Like he's doing drugs, you know. But he's like the only friend that I like feel really close to, you know.
What kind of relationship do you have with your parents?
Normal, like really close.
So you should talk to them.
That's not normal, by the way.
So,
You're not supposed to like them at 16. Hey, Dan, listen, whatever it is you like to do, start doing it, if it doesn't have to do with whacking off with a computer. All right?
all right.
And just go out and, I mean, if you're kind of chasing your muse in life, people get turned on by that and they find you.
Well, you develop esteem from that, too.
Yeah, whether it's starting a band or whatever it is, riding a bike, whatever the hell it is. Sports.
Women don't like desperation.
No. You know, I did a 15-year experiment with that. Didn't work out, as it turns out.
Yeah.
You're right. I wish I'd known you earlier, Drew. Jay?
Yes.
All right, you're up now?
Yeah.
You're 14. What's up?
Were you asleep?
No, I didn't know you guys were talking to me. I'm sorry.
All right, Jay.
I was with my friend, and I was at my best friend's house, and my friend was downstairs at a party, and I took my friend upstairs, and I gave him oral sex, and I forgot to ask him if he had some kind of disease or something, and I swallowed his semen, and now I'm kind of worried, and I asked like 3 of my best friends.
Yeah.
I asked 2 of my best friends, like Sandra, I asked her, can you get it from, like, so she said, no. I asked my friend Emma, and they said, yeah, and I don't know what to...
You definitely can get it from oral sex. That now has finally been proven.
But can I can't do anything about it? Besides getting checked? I mean, like, you know how you have the morning after pill?
No, there's nothing like that for HIV, unfortunately. You can certainly find out from him whether or not you have something to be concerned
Well, why do you think this guy has HIV?
Because he does like drugs and stuff.
IV drugs?
Huh?
Intravenous drugs?
No, just like marijuana and stuff.
Intravenous drugs are what put you at risk for HIV, okay?
Okay.
Hey, Jay?
Yes?
Are you gay?
Yes?
Okay. Slow down a little. You're 14, right?
Yeah. That's
Okay.
not the first time I've done it, though.
Yeah.
Just make sure you use condoms, whatever you're going to do.
No, because he asked me, did I want to do it? I haven't done it yet. And he asked me, did I want to? And I said, no, I'm not ready to. He said, yes, I can respect that.
All right. Now give me a BJ.
Who bang?
Oh, my God.
You want to bet on him?
No. But I'll tell you, chivalry is not dead. Hey, can I cornhole you? No. All right. I can respect that. I'm Sir Walter Raleigh. How about a nice BJ while I watch TV? Oh, man, 14. Just everybody slow down. There'll be plenty of time
But
for you.
you can imagine what his upbringing was like.
I'm sure it wasn't great. Drew, you want to focus on the screen there and pick another call? Danny?
Yeah.
You're 13. You're on with Duran Duran.
Oh, all right. Hey, what's up?
Everything's doing all right.
Yeah, all right. My question is, I was wondering if it was normal for teens to masturbate like 4 to 5 times a day.
Yeah. That sounds simple. It seems a little light.
No,
Did you hurt your hand?
No, not yet.
Wow, because, you should be concerned, Danny. I like to see up in the 8-9 range. When did you get started?
I haven't been doing it for very long, maybe like half a year ago.
I see.
Yeah.
Have you honed your technique?
Pretty much.
Oh, okay, good. Good. Sticking with it. Good.
There is cream, the works, right?
Yeah.
All right, you're 4 or 5 times.
Yep.
Are you hurting yourself?
No, it doesn't hurt.
Are you spending money doing this?
His mom dies a little each time he does it, but he's not hurting himself.
Is there any addiction in your family?
No, my family's perfectly normal.
Were you sexually abused at any time?
Nope.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good times.
I was very fortunate.
Cheers,
Yeah.
as Duran Duran would say. All right, Danny.
Hey, will you play the Taboo 2 theme song, Adam?
Really?
Yeah, I love that song.
Well, maybe we'll hear just a snippet of it. I'll play a little. This is a theme. You guys may want to cover this song. It's from Taboo 2, probably 1978, 79, classic porn. And this is one of the lovely ballads from the movie. Yes, he does. These are real lyrics, fellas. He knows how to please in every detail.
You've seen the movie, right? And the sequel.
Oh, yeah. He can do more than you'd ever imagine and do it with style. He does it with me Oh, yes, he does. I don't think you guys should cover it straight. I think you ought to, put your Duran Duran
with a German accent.
We can put some little do's in there, I think.
Yeah, and maybe pace it up a little bit.
That thing over there that says I'm a bitch, what's that?
Oh, it's what you call a cart that we'll never hear.
Yeah, you got some good titles over there, huh?
Thank you, Anderson. Yeah. There.
Okay.
Bob?
Yeah.
What's going on? You're 16. Oh, 19, sorry.
Yeah. All right, when it comes time to talk to your girlfriend about who you've been with, how do you break to them that you've messed around with a hooker?
You mean been with before you met your girlfriend, so you're telling her, or what?
Just giving them the history,
Oh. Tell them you were hanging out with Hugh Grant a while back, and just came across something on Hollywood and Sunset and Vine.
Listen, I would lie about that. I really would.
Think?
Yeah, absolutely.
But isn't that kind of like a big dishonesty? I mean, that's...
No.
Hey, this guy's
Who's your girlfriend?
Why are you getting into details about your previous romantic life? Isn't that best let that be?
Yeah, but don't you always do that at 19? Did you guys... Hold on a second.
Torture, though. Can't you help them by avoiding that?
I told them to lie. I don't know what else I can do.
Don't enter into that.
Did you lie about hookers?
Did I?
Yeah.
You know what? I've never been with a hooker.
See?
Lying. He's definitely lying.
See, that's how you do it, though, you see? Now, here's the reality. Guys ask girls questions when they're 19 that they don't want the answer to.
That's right.
Girls ask guys questions that they don't want the answer to. And the answer that she wants is, I've never been with a prostitute. You give her that answer, she will be happy. You do not give her that answer, it will haunt you. Because why does she want the information in the first place? If you really think about it, if not to push it back in your face at some point. And it's the same with guys. I think women ought to do the same thing.
Oh, let's hope she doesn't have a voice recognition system. Well, that's really done it, huh?
How about just not launching into those discussions?
Yeah, but you can't. That's sort of an admittance of guilt. Have you ever been with a hooker? Oh, I don't want to talk about it.
By the way, he wasn't even asked. He thinks he has to get all this out.
No.
Well, that's not. Have you ever been with a hooker? Where's he going, man? Okay.
Bob?
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously he has. You've been with a hooker, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
But just a little bit.
But maybe they share this information these days because of the whole AIDS thing, so they want to know who you've been with and trying to trace it back. Maybe that's why people are very concerned, right?
Is that the case?
No.
Well, Bob, just like Adam said, just
were you just
lie.
kind of wondering whether to boast about it or not?
Yeah. That's more like it. All right, Bob. I'm cutting you loose. Just lie. Listen, there's a lot of questions you ask when you're 19, and when you get a little bit older, you don't ask them anymore because you don't want to know the answer. You've learned your lesson, and it's more mystery, less history. That is my new motto. I
like that one.
Wish I'd known it earlier.
Go by that.
John?
Yes.
You're 27.
Yes, sir.
What's up?
My question is actually regarding my job. I've been a police officer for about 2 years. And prior to me being employed as a police officer, I was engaged. My fiance left me because she didn't want to live the lifestyle of a wife married to a cop. And ever since then, I've had a number of relationships, but I'm having a very difficult time being intimate with anybody. As far as opening up, feeling like a connection. I meet very, very nice people, but I'm really hard now. I'm not sure if that's the job or maybe just the experience I went through.
Are you on patrol now?
Yes, I am. Not in the car. At the very moment I'm off. I'm on the way home.
I see. Where are you calling from?
San Francisco.
Oh, yeah.
But you're basically a very honest person, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I guess that goes with the job, yeah?
Well, with most, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Do you think that this, your difficulty in kind of opening up, as you put it, has anything to do with the job that you do?
I'm sorry, the very last part of the show.
Do you feel that this, your difficulty in opening up is anything to do with the job that you're doing?
Well, that's kind of what I'm curious about, because both of these events have happened within a 2-year time frame. I'm not sure if maybe I'm just bitter and getting over someone that I was very close to, or that I've become kind of a harder personality. Don't like to show my feelings because you can't let people see weakness when you're out on the street. I'm not sure. I mean, you get close to those that you work with, but anybody outside that realm, I'm having a very difficult time relating to anymore.
All right, hold on a second, John, because the connection's bad. He can still hear us. I could see that. I mean, cops have like the highest rate of suicide and alcoholism. I could definitely understand it. And then I think what happens is they bond together and the world becomes sort of the enemy or the criminals or whatever you want to call them. But there's a certain amount of chicks who like cops.
Well, there's that book, Chicks That Dig Cops.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, well...
Or was it a movie? Yeah, it might have been a movie.
The point is...
Oh, you've seen L.A. Confidential, right?
There's a certain amount who aren't going to date one, and there's a certain amount who would do it just because he was a cop.
Or just meet a woman cop. There's a lot of... That's why they've got these girls in the patrol costumes.
Or people that like uniforms, right?
Yeah. Exactly. All right, but don't wear that anger on your sleeve.
He is so closed off to all feeling that it's very difficult for other people to get in and reach him.
But that's
and they sense the anger and the frustration and stuff. That pushes people.
Well, it's hard being completely moral all the time, isn't it?
But he was feeling that because of his last relationship, wasn't he?
Drew,
Is it hard being completely moral all the time?
Very difficult. But the problem is, though, he is being trained not to feel, and is getting angry.
Right. Yeah, but relationships are a little different than, I don't know, judgment on criminal actions, no?
No. If he's involved in violent interactions with humans every day and closed off to any feeling, it's difficult then to say, oh,
is he still on the line? Is he still on the line?
Yeah.
Let me talk to him.
John? John?
Yes, hello.
John, do you know who Ronnie Coleman is?
Oh, absolutely. He's a great bodybuilder. I work out with weights in one of his programs.
Well, Ronnie Coleman is a cop, right?
Yes, he is.
Works from 3 to 11.
Yes, he is.
He's married. He's got like 3 kids or something.
Right.
A religious man as well.
Right.
And he's a Mr. Olympia.
Absolutely.
So he's doing it all.
Well, that's going to be you, John.
I think one of the things that in any profession, you tend to sort of relate to people who are doing the same thing as you. But in something as intense as this, I think it's important to have some kind of a release, and not be doing it 24 hours a day every day.
Right. So he should
be thinking it as well. You need to have some kind of time off.
Yeah. So find a felon or a school teacher or somebody who doesn't do what you do. All right, and keep working out.
Yep, keep hitting the weights. Meet somebody at the gym.
All right, we're going to take ourselves a little break after this. You're listening to the Best of Loveline 4th of July edition. I'm Adam Carolla. That is Dr. Drew. Duran has left the studio, and here comes Matchbox 20.
I've never heard of Tusk.
Are you asking me with the Tusk?
Tusk sang all the Fleetwood Mac stuff.
Tusk? It was the USC marching band playing with Fleetwood Mac.
Oh, yeah.
Drew, you went to USC, you jackass! Oh, Jesus Christ!
You are my teacher.
Oh, God. God, do I need a raise working with you. It's really... Is
that what they called when the band and Fleetwood Mac were together?
Well, Tusk was the name of the song. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
You know what it's like working with Drew? Remember those episodes of Bewitched when she'd bring back like Benjamin Franklin and he'd walk around the house all big-eyed? What is this box with images in it? That's called a television set. Do tell. And the phone would ring and he'd give a startled look. Why is she talking into that box? That's what it's like working with Drew. Minus the powdered wig.
But, Adam, there was so much comedy potential that they put it on a sitcom. So come on now.
And he knows medicine, which is really important for a lot of my job.
I swear I'm not so sure about that. I don't know who to believe anymore. I really don't.
Thank God for Dr. Drew.
All right, that is David Allen Greer. All right, let's say hi to Heidi, and then we'll hear the new song entitled Tusk. All right, I don't know, Drew, but all right, Heidi.
Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, I'm talking to Matchbox 20. Oh, my God.
Yes, Heidi. Hey.
Hi.
You've been very patient.
Yeah, thank you. First of all, Drew.
Yeah.
I'd like to thank you for saving one of my friend's ass on prom night. I got some of your condoms.
Oh, my gosh.
Just one.
Oh, my gosh, thank you. Hallelujah.
Nicely done. Drew sews each and every one of those by hand.
No, we're giving away a condom for anybody that registers at drdrew.com. And you get more if you register other people, too.
Adam?
Free condoms right in your mailbox.
Yes, this Adam or Gaynor?
Adam Carolla.
Yeah, it's, why do you keep doing that to me, man? It's like being with Rob.
I'm not bringing you anymore. I'm not bringing you anymore.
This is very awkward for me. Can we just talk to Rob and talk to Adam?
All right. So you want to talk to Star Adam?
That really hurts. That hurts too.
My boyfriend watches this show.
The man show.
And he says that you need to move the camera angle up on the chicks on the trampoline.
Okay, we'll do that. Tell him to have another beer and we'll take care of that.
Yeah, you need a new boyfriend, honey.
All right, you have a question for Matchbox 20?
I love you.
Oh, thank you. Is that a question?
I love you, Adam. I don't know your last name, but I love you too.
Hi. You know what, Heidi? I've always been there for you, sweetie. Honestly.
Actually, I bought your first album right after Long Day came out.
Oh, wow. Thank you, honey. You were the one. Thank you.
One of my local radio stations played the hell out of it. I'm like, I've got to get this.
Where was Heidi calling from?
Kentucky.
Uh-oh. Home of the basketball
infamous Twins.
Oh, that's a very ominous.
Adam.
We're going down. Do you play basketball, Heidi?
No.
Heidi, do you have a question about the video?
Lakers pulled it out from 16 point down, Adam. You can do it. I know.
I'm going to pull something out if they score another 3-pointer. I'll tell you that. What's up? You have the question?
Yes. I was wondering on your new video for Bent, what was the inspiration for, you walking around and, falling down and getting beaten up?
Falling down. It was funny. The song itself, we thought had a kind of an uplifting tone to it, and we wanted to have that to be the video as just the idea of you keep getting knocked down, and no matter what life throws you, you keep getting back up. And then there was the underline of the idea that we had been, right before we went into the video, there had been so many people after the Santana thing talking about if our band was mad at me or if they were jealous or if they had problems with the fact that, of the Grammys and everything going on, that we thought it would be really funny if in the video we had our band beating me up. And so originally, the original plan for it and the original script for the video had Adam or Kyle beating me with a Grammy. And actually the Grammys wouldn't let us do it. They said you're not allowed to use that likeness of the Grammy and beating somebody over the head with it. So they said no go. But originally that was it. So we used those two things.
It's always great to you call. I know how this works from the Man Show. You call the place and you go, yeah, we'd like the clearance to use the Grammy for a comedy bit we're doing. And they go, yeah, that's great. Just fax us over a script of what you'll be doing with the Grammy. And you go, we don't have to fax the script. We're just going to be sort of showcasing it. Oh, that's great. We appreciate that. Just fax it over because the script says Grammy gets rammed up ass of monkey. So you go, listen, I could fax over a script, but why kill a tree? Right. We just wanted you to sign off on this because it's just in good fun. And they go, fine, just fax over. And
we could lose the monkey. Doesn't have to be a monkey.
Then you fax, and then you go, okay, read the script, but put it in context. Yeah, that's what
we're using a Yorkshire Terrier.
So they said no, you can't use it.
Yeah,
ended up beating
with the video that we did. They just beat me with their hands.
Who's the band that wanted us to
clear that?
That sounded really weird though for radio.
Remember you said?
Who wanted us to be in the video?
Yeah.
It was Say Ferris, I think.
That's right.
All right. I want to talk to Michael now, or Michelle down here. Michelle?
Yeah?
You're 21?
Yep.
You got a bisexual girlfriend?
Yeah. Well, I'm bisexual, and actually we're both bisexual.
I see.
Sounds perfect.
Yeah.
And
she has a strap-on, and she wants to have...
Oh, dear Lord, don't mess this call up. Go ahead.
Hello?
Yes, please, talk quickly.
Okay, I have a bisexual girlfriend, and I'm bisexual, and she has a strap-on, and she wants to have anal sex with me with that. I'm afraid it's going to hurt.
Yeah. Here's what I do. I would strap on an anus and let her go to town.
I think that you should buy varying degrees in size of strap-ons and just start with a really tiny one, and then work your way up.
Yeah, like those Russian dolls, those wooden walls.
You can get the Tyco starter anal kit. That is it, it's from Romco or something. Yeah, Play School. It's plastic.
Yeah, Little Slut, Junior Starter Kit. It's called. Right.
Anal Buddy.
Anal Buddy.
Yeah.
Right. There's a bunch of different names, but they all make one. You start with that, and then you move your way up to.
Are you intrigued by this, or are you disgusted by it, or are you thinking about it? Yeah.
I'm thinking, but I'm kind of disgusted, actually.
Yeah. Well, why would you do it, or why would you even consider doing it if it's not something you want to do?
I'm not really considering it, but I was thinking about it, and I was thinking about all the problems. Like, would I not be able to hold it in if I had to go to the bathroom or something if this happened?
No, that's not usually what comes with all this.
During the act, you mean?
No, like any time. Like,
oh, I see. Yeah.
Well, you know, I think, in all seriousness, it sounds funny, but it's not. I mean, it's a common practice, so that's not a problem. Like, or else people would just be running around holding their asses all day.
Well, it's not particularly healthy. You can cause fissures and tears and hemorrhoids and things, but to lead to incontinence, I mean, the inability to control all that, not that likely.
Hey, does she want you to do it to her, by the way? I'm just curious about that.
No, she just gets turned on by it, like, just the idea of her doing it to me.
Yeah, but why don't you just, like, bend her over for a couple minutes and see if she's digging it?
I don't really want to have butt sex with anybody.
By the way, for all young ladies who men are pressuring them to do this, Adam has just come up with the perfect comment.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, the strap-on anus.
Yeah. No. Good Adam has come back with
Adam.
Yeah, which is, hey, if you guys want to, if I have to subject myself to this, all right,
bend over. And then I'm going to go out and I'm going to buy the anal buddy and I'm going to give it the anal buddy.
I still would like some credit for the strap-on anus.
No, that was cute.
Anal buddy's catchy, though.
Yeah.
It is kind of cute.
It could be a set.
You have a little smiley face on the end of it. It's your anal friend.
Yeah, with like some playtime lubricant.
You see the commercials, the little guy smiling. Hi, I'm your anal buddy. You know,
you have glitter lubricants and
oh, nice,
different colors.
They still sell those fake cigarettes at the store. Those candy cigarettes.
Yes, I just got some cigars the other day. Somebody gave me. Do you think that that's responsible for like why I smoke? When I was 8 years old, I used to chew those candy cigarettes. And now I smoke like a fiend.
I bet one of your parents smokes.
Oh yeah, definitely.
There you go. That's why they smoke.
Couldn't be for the fake.
No, not the fake cigarettes. That's what you did the fake cigarettes because you want to be cool like your parents.
My parents.
But you smoke because your parents smoke.
All right. We are going to hear something.
They're so gone.
We're going to hear something from Matchbox 20 right now. This is off of, what the hell's the name? Yes, Mad Season by Matchbox 20. And this one is called Bent.
Recognition is the first step.
It's Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla. That is Dr. Drew over there. Rob Thomas is he's doing this trick where he takes his beer and he puts it through his nose. And Adam Gaynor.
That's Adam.
Both here.
Yeah, if you call, I'm Adam.
Right. Matchbox 20. And we were just talking off the air because Adam's on his fifth melon wine cooler.
Yeah.
And we were talking off the air about the
Metallica likes the breezers.
The yummy phase is something that I
wanted to learn more about this. If I'm going through it, I need to know what the yummy phase is.
Well, it's not that you go through it; it's you never get out of it.
Yeah, I'm stuck.
And here's my theory on this because I know a couple of guys like this.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody starts off in the yummy phase. I mean, Drew, you have a couple of 3 7-year-olds, right?
It is sweets and potato French fries.
Then we eat pudding and French fries, right?
And Kool-Aid.
High fat, high sugar.
Right, and everyone goes through that. And then it stays with you for a while. Sure. And then somewhere around, I don't know, 13, 14, you start getting into like a steak and maybe some stew and some stuff, a vegetable. You pick a vegetable or two, but it's not liver and it's not mushrooms or anything. Sure. It's maybe a little broccoli or asparagus or something. But then as you get older, especially for men, and men do this, they start getting into brandy and they start getting into beer. And then eventually you can spin out into like monkey brains and stuff like that.
They've lost the pretense that like they like to drink. Like it used to, well, I like to say, but now it's just like screw it. I just want to get drunk. I'll just like whatever it takes to get quick. And
some of it's a biological change. I think
you know what I did?
Get a sensory
some
experience.
of it is acquired.
I got addicted to Manischewitz wine for 2 weeks.
Right.
I was just drinking it. You understand what that is? I'm a nice Jewish boy, and it's the stuff you drink at like Passover. And I was like, man, I went out and I bought a bottle of it for the house, man. I'm 30 years old. I got problems.
Yeah, because Manischewitz really it's a Jewish wine cooler.
Yeah,
but it's the reason
Manischewitz. It's like a Jewish Thunderbird.
It's the reason Jews do not develop alcohol.
Exactly. It's kosher too.
Right. It's such a traumatic experience. To drink that as wine.
It's really fortified Jew wine. Yes.
Cool.
So my yummy phase theory goes that you start to progress, and usually at 19 or 20 or something like that, you start getting into maybe tobacco, cigars, or chewing tobacco, cigarettes. Hookers start getting into beer. They start getting into, eating poontang. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? These are all things that are
yummy phase.
They're not on the menu.
That's part of the yummy phase.
That ain't the yummy phase.
Oh, okay.
That's after the yummy phase.
Post.
Yeah, he took one of Drew's triplets and told him to go down on a hooker. They'd be like, no way, unless you put some pudding down there. All right, Drew, it would be a good
I don't even
training.
want to be here anymore.
Be a good training device for you, but. A lot of guys, not a lot of guys, but some guys I've met, they just stay in the yummy phase. Yeah. They never get out. It's wine coolers and pixie sticks for the rest of their life.
Pina coladas. 36 years old.
Yeah, 36.
Walking
I didn't start drinking coffee till I was 30.
Yeah.
Right,
so
not yummy. And when you do drink coffee, tons of cream.
I put chocolate in it. I won't drink it without chocolate.
And it's tons of sugar. And
caramel macchiato.
It's like melted ice cream.
I just chew on the beans. And therefore, I'm here with you.
You're nowhere near the yummy. Yeah, and to me, I'm trying to think, but when you start getting into some serious, like, raw fish, caviar, that kind of stuff, you're way out of the yummy. Like, if you have some brandy, smoke a cigar, and eat some caviar, you're way out of the yummy
I'm not ready for that.
No, you're in the yummy phase.
I'm 36, and I'm not ready for that.
That's
You're really drunk.
Yeah.
Andrea? You're 17.
Huh?
What's up?
Okay, every time I have an orgasm, no matter, like, if it's sex or oral sex, sometimes I cry afterwards. Like,
how about if you masturbate?
Masturbate at all.
You don't?
At all.
Do you think you would start crying if you did?
No, probably not, because, like, it's
My maid cries when I masturbate, by the way.
I
She's
bet.
had it up to here with my hand.
Oh, my God.
Breaks her heart.
Yeah. I'm going to cry one of these days. I'm about it.
I can't believe she's 17. She has all these orgasms to compare it to.
That's unusual right there. That's true.
My boyfriend likes to spoil me with oral sex, so...
So why do you think it wouldn't happen with masturbation?
Excuse me?
Why do you think that the crying wouldn't occur with masturbation?
Give it a try now. We'll wait.
No. It's like, I think when I'm with my boyfriend, it's really emotional.
Okay.
And by myself, it wouldn't do anything for me, you know?
All right. So why is it so intensely emotional? And is there any issues, anything?
No, I don't know. That's why I'm calling.
Well, it could be a good thing, right?
Yeah, I mean, does it bother you just that you cry, or is there something else that comes with it?
She's just wondering.
I'm not upset. I'm not mad. I'm not angry. It's just like, I'll have a really good orgasm, and then I'll be like,
I think it's beautiful. I mean,
are you head over heels in love with
a release?
Yeah, I'm totally in love.
Well, there you go, baby. It's a good thing, I think. I mean, maybe one day you'll get a grasp and you'll get bored of them and you'll stop crying, but I think right now you should enjoy it.
It always seems like if you really intensely hate someone, if you really intensely love someone, the difference between those two emotions is really scarce. Like, everything that comes with those emotions, the heatedness, the loss of being able to think straight, like, all that is the same. And there's that one little component that makes it different. Yeah. And so it would be the same way. Like, this is such an intense emotion that it would cause you to do something like that, because it's this release and this unloading.
How old is your boyfriend?
He's the same age, but it's like...
All right. I'm all right with you.
Hey, you know what? 17, and he's spoiling you with oral sex. I say he's on the right track.
Sounds like a keeper.
He's way out of the yummy phase, this cat. All right, Andrea.
Thank you.
Don't question it. You're fine. Yes?
Enjoy.
Catherine.
Hi.
Hey, you're 14. What's up?
I have a question for Matchbox 20.
Okay.
Adam, I love you for Matchbox 20.
This is why I stayed here this long, by the way. It was really close to leaving. I'm having another wine cooler just for you.
Thank you. I was wondering, the CD you had the 20 with like 20.
Yeah.
When it's spelled out 20.
Why did you do this to us, man? Everything was getting along just fine.
Didn't your 7th grade English teacher call you on that?
Yes.
Actually, I just want to say it just because we asked in every interview, and it was made like such a big thing, and it really wasn't at all, right? But we didn't change our name. We did it on our record. We spelled it out. We don't care how people write it. It was an Entertainment Weekly that we were the loser of the week, because I made a joke that we were sick of being compared to bands like Blink-182 and Eiffel 65, which I thought was an obvious joke. The sarcasm in print doesn't translate ever, and so it just came out, and people thought that we were just way too precious for our own good. And the truth was, we didn't change our name. We just wrote it differently on our record. So
you can call us the Verve Pipe.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You can call us
whatever you want. It's fine. It was just something that we wanted to have it written out, and we thought it was a cool, fun little idea. It was just kind of, we like to see it, and we had to put out a press release. That's how it works in this business. And then
it was in no way supposed to be noteworthy.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You guys, thank you so much for this.
Thanks, Catherine.
You guys are gods.
You are goddess.
Thanks. Take care. All right. Hey, no, it's a God reference.
Are you okay with that whole my reference?
I was, yeah.
Okay, because that made me feel really good, and I'm having another one. My third one.
I get the feeling you'd have one no matter what. This is a 3.2 alcohol by volume.
I am so wasted. Adam was that guy that would drink the non-alcoholic beer and be like, I'm so wasted. He'd walk around.
Yeah.
I never did that. I'll be honest. I'm confessing a lot tonight, guys. I have not drank.
And they would go, but there's no alcohol in it. And you go, oh, but no, I feel something.
Dude, I'm having flashbacks from that non-alcoholic beer.
Then he'd do a line of baking soda and do a little freeze with it and go, man,
smoke some oregano. Smoke some oregano.
Now, Drew, what is beer by volume? What is the alcohol on that?
6.9?
Is it 6 something?
What do you got?
It's not twice, is it? 6.4?
All right. So Adam, get moving with those wine coolers.
I'm telling you, I had 3 in the car over here.
All right, you got to drink 2 for every 1 beer that Rob drinks.
Dude, I'll be up all night.
We don't drink anymore, which is the funny thing. I just lost like 40 pounds because I stopped being a drunkard, and I was drinking a lot. And I stopped like drinking.
Yeah, you look hot.
I stopped drinking like after every show, and I stopped having it. And it was a funny thing. Like it was a conscious decision. We were coming here, and the other times we've been here, we always brought.
It was a ritual for us.
Yeah, right. So we thought we couldn't do it without a little beer. So now
it makes me so happy when you're
lost. We're loaded.
Well, game on. We'll see you guys when you're 600 pounds 2 years from now.
Ooh, we gotta go break.
All right, that is it. Matchbox 20 just came in for the first hour, and we do really appreciate you guys coming by. And it's so nice to see you, and Drew, and I know you'll back me up on these. How nice the guys are. How little success has changed.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you. They were a-holes 2 years ago. No.
You didn't have us coming.
Thanks for coming in, guys. We do appreciate it, and we'll be right back after this. Welcome back to the Best of Loveline, 4th of July edition. I'm Adam Carolla. That is Dr. Drew. We're not in studio tonight. I'm lighting my neighbor's house on fire, and I'm drunk right now. But the good news is we have Eve 6. Max, Tony, and John are all here from Eve 6. We'll hear something off of Horoscope, the new CD, which will be out end of July. We'll more premiere song and just a few, but we got a few things to take care of first. We're talking about the bathroom and gas stations, and I just want to get this off my chest real quick. If any of you people are working at gas stations, currently listening to the radio within the sound of my voice, or know somebody who does know one, at least in the L.A. area, my message is drop the goddamn attitude. All of you. Mostly some bizarre foreigners, but everyone who gets behind that bulletproof glass picks up the attitude, and I wish you'd just drop it. Here's the deal. Say thank you, toss in a come again, do one of those how's it going, give me a heart attack. Say something once in a while. You are the rudest band of mother effers I've ever had the misfortune of dealing with. And if I didn't need gas, I swear to God I'd refine my own not to have to deal with you pack of morons.
Remember, this is Los Angeles, though, that has it like this.
Yes.
Probably most major cities, I suspect.
Los Angeles, I want to do a poll sometime, has to have the meanest gas station attendants in the world.
Well, I would be in the Hollywood area.
I would pit them against
They've already done that poll. It's true.
The guys in Beirut have more decorum than the a-holes I have to deal with in the Hollywood area. Does everyone know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Whether you're filling up, buying a pack of cigarettes or a Snickers bar, you get that
evil eye.
You get that evil eye, and they throw the change at you, and they've never, it's never, hey, how you doing? Or, hey, you're back again. You're dealing with the same guys over and over. It's not, hey, you're back. What's going on? How's that going? How's that shaking? It's just, it's not even it's not even a sort of a distracted kind of thing. It is intentionally mean. And it's what happens, by the way, when someone has something that you need. That's the attitude. You know what I mean? Where are you going?
Candy bars with your cigarettes.
Yeah. It's 4 a.m. You need a 6-pack and a pack of smokes. Where the hell are you going? To Mom's house? Come on. That's right. You're lucky I don't keep your change.
Let me enjoy the moment of making you pissed off for just a second, then I'll give you a cigarette.
Right. And here's the deal. I understand you're upset because you're trapped in a box. But here's the deal. I did not put you in that box. I'm not the zookeeper. I'm not your parents. I'm not the mad scientist who's doing the experiment on you. I'm not the college student who got the grant to keep you in the box. You put yourself in the box. So, Say thank you, goddammit. It drives me nuts. It's like, it's not okay. I wish I would boycott the gas station that had that attitude, except for that is the entire Southland, and I could no longer get gas. I do that all the time. I go into one gas station, I go, this guy's a son of a bitch. Forget him. I'll take my business down the street. And then I go down the street and I go, well, this guy just got done performing a ritualistic murder in the back. I mean, he just took a goat's head off back there. I'm going back to the first guy. Everyone in this town, and especially in Hollywood, who runs a gas station is evil. Evil. God, you guys, what is up with you? I wish I could abuse them somehow. How can I pay them back?
Break it in the box somehow.
Yeah, and you get a lot of attitude when there's bulletproof glass between you and the guy who needs a pack of smokes. You're all attitude. Jesus, I mean, I know you get shot once in a while, but isn't it a small price to pay for this sort of threat that we have over them so that they would be courteous? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, God, why do I hate all that? I feel raped by them. And, speaking of rape, Lisa.
Hi.
So you're in a bathroom of a gas station.
Yes.
How old were you?
What?
How old were you? When did this happen?
I just turned 17.
And this didn't happen in Los Angeles, did it?
No, it happened in Denver, Colorado.
That's right. You know why?
Why?
Because you can't use the bathroom in Los Angeles. It's out of order. Okay. So what happened?
It was not a gas station attendant that did this. It was actually an ex-boyfriend. I had been out drinking with him that night and a few other people, and I told him that I felt nauseous, so he pulled over and helped me to the bathroom, and it happened from there. So
can't you, by the way, don't you just heave out the window? You know what I mean? Just heave out of the car?
Well, I was trying to be courteous and not get it all over the car.
No, I mean, just out into the gutter.
Well, maybe, I guess.
What time of night was this?
Probably 11:30.
Was this the first time you had sex with him?
Yes. He was an ex-boyfriend at that point.
Were you a virgin at the time?
No.
Well, wait a minute. But had you had sex with him?
Not with him, no.
No, you just answered it by saying he was an ex-boyfriend, but
yes.
You guys never had sex while you were together.
No, we didn't.
I see. Yeah. And you went in, used the bathroom, he came in, he raped you. After you just got done throwing up?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, he bought me a toothbrush first.
He brought you a toothbrush,
yes.
And he let you brush your teeth, and then he raped you?
Yeah. It makes no sense whatsoever.
By rape, what do you mean by rape? What happened?
You know.
Was it one of these things where you just got going and then said no and he kept pushing, or was it a violent thing?
It was a violent thing. Basically, I was held down and...
we got to sort of explore why somebody like that would be your boyfriend in the first place, ever.
I had no clue. Absolutely, this sounds ridiculous, but I had absolutely no clue that he was even capable of that type of thing.
Right.
And
well, yeah.
The thing that makes it worse is he was not drinking that night at all. And it was his liquor that I was drinking. He was the one pushing me to drink more.
How old is he?
He was the same age, 17.
All right. And what did you do about this?
Nothing.
You didn't tell the police?
No.
How come?
Because, I don't know, I just kind of pretended it didn't happen for about 2 months.
All right. So, first time you ever been raped?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing? How's the family?
How's my family?
Yeah.
Okay. My dad's kind of an ass.
He is. Does he drink or anything like that?
He drinks every night, but I've never seen him drunk before.
Does he get kind of aggressive with you?
He's more of the kind of person, it's more emotional abuse than anything else.
Yeah. We're trying to figure out why he got hooked up with this a-hole.
I don't know.
Well, we know now. Your dad's kind of an a-hole.
Yeah.
All right, so there's nothing we can do about it, or nothing you can do about it right now. I mean, I guess legally, although maybe you should still report it just to get it on the guy's record, so that if and when he tries it again, there's something on there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It also sort of helps break that cycle you're in, where you're such a good victim. It's time to realize that you're worth more than that, and that it's not okay for people to abuse you.
Yeah.
Just because Dad has done that your whole life made you feel like you're the kind of person that sort of should accept that kind of abuse. It's not all right. Okay?
It's hard because I go to school with him, so...
Well, you should have thought about that before you did this.
That's true.
All right. Well, report it, would you please?
I will.
Okay. And you got to get a little counseling, too, all right?
Yeah.
Please.
All right?
The other thing, really quick,
Yeah.
I was calling for you guys about, but since then, I have not been able to have any kind of relationship with anybody without cheating on them. And last summer especially, I had sex with over 10 people within 2 months. Right after it happened, and I didn't know if that had anything to do with it, because I'm not like that at all. And
yeah, obviously it does, and it's sort of releasing probably some aggression and some feelings you have about men and intimacy, and guys who are a-holes. You know, it's difficult for you to trust them, I'm sure.
Okay.
So it is time to start looking at this and talk to somebody about it, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Bye.
I'm going to, she needs to go to a, support group or something, right?
Yeah, rape counseling. Sure, be great.
I'm going to form a support group for people who have to deal with LA gas stations. Yeah, and listen, I know we're on a national level, and I know maybe I don't know where Union 76 is based, or Chevron, or Mobil, or any of those places, especially 76. But Murph, the nice red-haired guy who helped you change the flat, he's dead. He is dead. Remember Murph from Union 76? He's come on out. Nice big red pork chop sideburns. How you doing, ma'am? Hey, looks like you're court low. No. He's been replaced. He's been replaced by a guy who worships Allah and wants to see you dead. Believe me. Believe me. And if anybody in any of these corporations, whether it be Chevron or Mobil or 76 or Arco or any of you guys are listening, all of your LA guys need to be fired or killed. Let loose. Something. I don't know if they must franchise these things out. They are colossal a-holes, all of them. Please go check up on them and do something about it. Isn't it their job? I mean, you know what I mean?
It's so systematic, though. It must be something in the franchise manual.
All of them? Every 76 station has a rude a-hole behind the counter? Is that all they only franchise them to horrible, heinous people? Is that how it goes?
The guy behind the counter isn't necessarily the franchise owner. He's the guy that fits the profile that the franchise wants you to put in.
Yeah, so you're saying it's right in the book?
Yeah.
You have to want your patrons to die after they fill up?
There's something there.
I swear to you,
they think you'll come to the station more if you know that this guy hates you, and so they think you want to
be
some more.
intimidated into it?
Keep going. Masochistic.
Right. Yeah, I'm not feeling too good about myself. I think I'll top off.
There's a lot of victims out there, Adam.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
You perpetuate that victim role, boy. And it's even at the gas station now.
Oh, my God.
It's a scheme. It's all part of a big plan.
I'm sorry. It's all coming to an emotional head tonight, but I swear, they're all evil. All of them.
You're just not a good victim. You're not good in that role.
It's got to be the fumes or something in there. Alicia?
Yeah.
You're 29.
Yeah.
What's up?
Well, I just wanted to know, I squirt during orgasm, and I was wanting to know if that was normal, because I talked to a few other people, and they don't have that. They don't do that.
Not everyone has that talent.
During oral sex, too?
No, I wish, but, no.
No, but yeah, because that's...
no, not really. Usually,
put the guy's cigarette out if you do it during that. Do you have an orgasm during oral sex?
Yes, I do.
You do, but you don't squirt then?
I don't know. I guess sometimes I do. Usually at that point I really don't pay attention, but it's usually when having intercourse and stuff like that I really notice.
What I'm most sort of interested in as far as it goes to this phenomenon is how ashamed women are who have this.
Well, I'm not really ashamed. It's just really bizarre because I've never heard of anybody.
Well, it's very common. It's very common. It's not bizarre, but bizarre implies a certain amount of discomfort with it just by calling it bizarre. And how delighted guys are with women that can do this.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
Totally delighted.
Well, because they can't be faking it. And we've worked the hell out of them so hard that something actually came out of them.
Yeah. Wow,
what makes us feel good?
Yeah, it's a payday. And think about that. I mean, you women you're unlucky enough, in a way, or lucky enough to have a sort of physical manifestation of our pleasure. Sure, it tastes like hell, and it burns your eye. It's like acid coming out of an alien. But the point is you get a souvenir. You get a spouvenir, if you will.
A spouvenir.
A spouvenir is what you get. You really do. Something to take home. Something to tell mother about. And us guys, even though it's great to see a woman have an orgasm, we always, in the back of our mind, are hearing about faking it all the time. We never quite know if it actually went down or
also,
not.
Guys are very concrete. They like to build things and get things and create things. Things have to be, you have to see it happen to know it's happening.
Girl splooge is tangible. It's like splugeoneer.
Yeah. And so I
touch it. So Elisa, this bizarre thing we have has generated 10 minutes of discussion here amongst these males.
Yeah. So you should be all right with that.
I should be all right with that.
Yeah, I got it. But here's the downside. I got to tell you, after like the 7th year of marriage, it might get a little old. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With the seltzer bottle gag in the face, if you're going down on somebody, or you can only flip the mattress once.
I mean, that's my, another question.
There's a series of glands down there that some women produce enough fluid to emit, project.
And does it always kind of like smell weird or something?
Not necessarily, no.
Oh, okay.
Was that you?
Well, no, it just doesn't smell like me, It doesn't smell normal.
Could it be urine? Fishes?
No, it's not urine. I know what urine smells like, but it doesn't smell like that at all. It doesn't have like it has like an odor, but it isn't pungent, it doesn't smell like I would normally smell.
Well, listen, most everything that comes out of you smells. Eric?
Yeah.
You're 17.
Yeah, well, my girlfriend has this thing called an ovarian cyst, and I was wondering if we were to have sex, it would affect her anyway.
Well, probably not. Ovarian cysts are very, very, very common. In fact, most women get them sometime. Okay?
All right.
It's just a simple cyst. That's indeed what it is. Just something left behind by ovulation, basically.
True, yeah. We got to talk to Renee.
No, well, you've been going heavy, and I've been trying to mix it up.
Well, don't whack your hand. Renee?
Yes?
All right, but we want to get back with you because your mom molested you.
Yes,
Maybe.
But what you described doesn't sound like, serious molesting. It sounds like it's sort of open to interpretation.
No, it was molesting.
And how do you know? Why do you feel that way?
Because she would violate me and...
She puts on the inside your vagina?
No, she never did that.
Okay.
She would just use her hands near my vagina and on my breasts and whatnot.
Would she be trying to arouse you?
I don't know. I was very, very young, and I think it happened even before I could remember.
Well, I assume the same with my parents, but...
Because, at the point when I was in 4th grade, I was having intimate relationships with people in 4th grade also, and I would think that in 4th grade I should not know, what that kind of stuff is.
Well, that is true, but I wonder if somebody a peer maybe sexually abused you, and then you started sexualizing the experience with your mom.
Did she put her hands in you?
No, she did not.
And you say she felt your breasts, but you don't really have breasts then.
Yeah, she would...
When I'm in charge, you will. 4th graders will have breasts. But
Renee, when parents tickle their kids, they tickle them all over.
No, not like this.
She said she was too young to remember.
Yeah, you can actually remember it.
Yeah, I can, and even to this day, she still touches me and stuff, and it bugs me, and I tell her to stop doing it, and she says, "Oh, it's just, I love you. That's just the way I show my affection towards you." And I'm like, "I don't like it, Mom."
You're 22.
Yeah, I'm 22, and she still does this.
What does she do exactly?
She just like she'll grab my butt, and she'll grab my chest and whatnot.
Grab your chest? What do you mean?
But what do you feel that she's trying to accomplish by this? Do you think she's trying to arouse herself or arouse you?
I don't know. I talked to my father about it just about a month ago. It's the first time I told him about it. And he blamed himself because my father's gay. So, therefore, at the time, whenever it was basically happening, he was blaming himself because they were having a very, very hard relationship. They were not having sex. They hadn't had sex for a long time. After that, they had gotten separated. And then they got back together trying to work it out, and then they ended up getting divorced. And so basically they were having no sex whatsoever.
Yeah, but
my father was blaming himself for it.
Renee, you're misinterpreting a lot of stuff here.
Yeah.
People do not molest children because of sexual deprivation. And if her intent was a sexual discharge, she wasn't heading in that direction. It wasn't even a sexualized experience.
Yeah, I mean, you know, whether she was trying to provide some arousal for herself or for you, it doesn't sound like she was doing either one. Now, it sounds like she was a little out of line, and maybe she's got some problems, and I don't trust her. But to call it molested, it seems strange.
It's just bad. Poor boundaries. They don't listen to you. Certainly you were sexually abused as a young child by a peer, or at least you participated in an abusive sort of relationship with somebody. Okay? But it doesn't happen, as you point out, that if a fourth grader knows about sexualization, unless there's been sexualization, overtly. You wouldn't think that somebody touching your butt or around your vagina was a sexual thing. It wouldn't occur to you at age 9.
But under the clothes?
Oh, listen.
Is that considered normal?
Listen, I don't want to go camping with your mom. Don't get me wrong. And I don't know what she was doing, and I don't want to defend her too much. But on the other hand, you know, we sit here all night and talk to people who were molested, and they were molested. You were molested. It's a little different. You see what I'm saying? I mean, you were kind of
inappropriately touched.
You were like goosed, but not molested.
Inappropriate touching is not a good thing. I don't offend that, but it doesn't create a child then who knows how to engage in sexual activity pre-puberty. So something else, either the other child understood that and came on to you and abused you, or something else had happened to you.
But why else do you hate your mom?
I don't hate my mom. I love my mom.
You do?
So I live in the town right next to her, and I see her every day. I still love her.
Yeah, but why?
Does that voice change?
Yeah, why?
Because she's my mother.
Well, who cares? I barely like my mom.
Wait a minute.
She only molested me twice. Yeah, what? Oh, hey, should you be on some medication, Renee?
I can't afford it.
Well, what are you supposed to be on?
I'm supposed to be on Zoloft.
What else? What's your diagnosis?
Manic depression.
Yeah. Is there something else too going on?
I have a lot of problems.
Are you multiple?
Excuse me?
Multiple personality?
Dissociative?
No.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
All right. What do you do for a living?
Data entry.
I see. All right. Can you see about getting on some meds?
I could try, but I don't have insurance. And that's why I want to see if there's something else I could do other than counseling, because I can't afford it.
You go to, there are bipolar groups out there, and you go to EA, Emotions Anonymous.
Okay.
Really?
And I also have problems along with cutting and out, like self-mutilation. I don't know how that has anything to do with being bipolar or not.
Not necessarily. Although in acute mania, sometimes that happens. Renee, do you have periods of time where you sort of don't know where you've been or what you've been doing, that kind of thing?
No, I don't have that.
Okay.
I do. It's called the weekend. All right, hey, Renee?
Yeah?
Listen, you got to spend less time focusing on your mom and more time focusing on you.
I'm here now, yeah.
And see about getting into some of these groups, some counseling and all that kind of stuff.
You get appropriately treated, too.
Yeah, I mean, and by the way, don't hang out with your mom so much.
All right.
You know what I mean? I mean, it's bizarre that, you know, she waxes on for 6 minutes about how she was definitely molested by her mother, and she still does it to this day. And then with the next press says, I see her every day. She's in the next town over. We love each other.
We love each other. Different voice.
And turn into a yes.
That's weird.
Yeah. So turn into that Sybil voice. So something's definitely going on there, but I don't think it was the molestation.
No. It seemed like she wanted to pin something on her mom, but didn't have anything to pin on her or something.
I think there's more than one personality at work.
I agree with you.
Which is the polar opposite of me, which is...
no personality.
To be fair, I have half a personality. Come on.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, why don't we... hey, Anderson, let's hear the new song. What do you say? We go to break a little late. That's okay. Yeah. That's good time.
We're already 4 minutes late.
We're not 4 minutes. What do you mean we're already 4 minutes late? I'm supposed... We're 10 seconds early.
Short song.
Yeah. Come on, Anderson.
You're the big man.
Yeah, that's right. There it is. From Horoscope by Eve 6. This one's called Promise. Welcome back to the Best of Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla. That is Dr. Drew. Do not bother calling us or faxing us. We'll not be here to hear your pleas. But I'll tell you who will be here. The Goo Goo Dolls. Johnny and Mike are both here from the Goo Goo Dolls tonight. We will hear something, not off of Dizzy Up the Girl, but a new single, right?
It's on.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, you're still releasing the
because we're mining this. We're trying to buy time so we can write another record.
Just milking it. I thought I didn't even know I thought Broadway was just a single that you guys were going to release. That does anyone ever do that, or do I just think people do that?
I think that's happening more now because all the boy bands. I think.
Like you got let's say you got an album like Dizzy Up the Girl's been out for a little while,
2.5 years,
and you're not coming out with another one for a little bit. So like in between, you throw them a bone or something. That's what I thought was going on.
We were thinking about doing something like an EP or something like that, but it's just it's weird to try and write like that.
Well, also if you come
126 weeks ago it came out.
It wasn't that long ago. That was somebody said that, and that's wrong.
126.
Came out in September of '98.
Whatever.
All right. Well,
hasn't even been 2 years.
The point is triple platinum, everyone, and going for whatever the name is for fourple platinum.
One for fourple.
What do you get? What is it? What's the next one? I mean,
quadruple?
No, I know it goes to quadruple, but eventually, doesn't it get to something? I mean, when you sell like
another level,
because of 10 million, it's called diamond.
You're going back to
diamond.
You're going back to your bra size analogies.
Right. There's not double D platinum or something like that.
Nice rack.
Are we singing this song now? No.
All right. You want to talk to somebody? You want to hear the song?
Yeah.
All right. We'll talk to someone, then we'll hear Broadway, and then we'll get back to us. Michelle.
Yeah.
What's up?
Hi. Actually, some friends of mine and I were talking, and I had a quick question for you. Actually, it's probably more for Dr. Drew, but we had heard that the Western blot can tell you if you have the antibodies for the herpes virus.
Yeah, but it's a very poor test.
Okay.
Everybody has it. Let's put it that way.
Right.
Everybody has that?
Yeah.
So if you know that you already have oral herpes, it can't tell you if you have genital or not.
That's correct. But there is one out now that can.
Oh, really?
Not a Western blot, yeah.
Well, what is it?
It's a HSV2. It's called a Protect or something.
Where do you get it?
The doctor should be able to order it for you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Can't we, Drew? I've said this many times. Can't we train dogs to sniff out things like this? I mean, seriously, people think I'm a maniac, but a dog can sniff a joint that has been rolled in coffee grounds and welded into the fender of a truck as it's coming over the border.
Right.
A dog can sniff out minute traces of gunpowder and explosives at the airport that's been, packing crates. They can teach these dogs to sniff anything, and it's not the substance. I mean, they can teach them anything. It's real easy. They do it with just dogs from the pound. It's diabolically simple. You know what they do? They find really enthusiastic dogs at the pound, and they take a rolled up towel with like rubber bands around it, like a washcloth type towel, and they get the dog hooked on this towel, and then they start hiding this towel in where the coke is, where the pot is, where the explosives are, and the dog thinks it's looking for its rolled up towel. It doesn't think it's looking for weed or whatever. It just associates that smell for its towel. And then it goes to the airport, and when it does find the coke, they immediately toss it the towel so they don't get suspicious. One day I'm
pretty cool.
I'm going to tell these dogs they're shills for the man. They're not actually looking for their towel, but they're busting the hippies and heroin mules that are coming in from across the border. But the point is these dogs can sniff anything.
Right.
And everything has a scent, like, a vaginal disease or herpes or whatever. Everything's got its own funk to it. And you say that they cannot see these things, Drew, that they can't make a diagnosis, but the dog could sniff it out. Why can't we use this? A lot of women, I've been planning this for years, a lot of women, they don't want to go to the gynecologist. They want to take their panties off and get up in the stirrups and have some crazy-looking Asian guy go halfway up them with his right arm. But the dog could just give them a sniff in the waiting room and tell them whether they had some funk down there, some problem down there. They can even smell cancer. They're training these dogs now to smell skin cancer.
They can do that?
Yeah, they can
train a dog to smell cancer.
Yeah, because everything's got its own smell. But the thing that's always funny is people say, Well, dogs, their sense of smell is like 3,000 times greater than human beings. Why do they bury their nose in the ass? Right in the crap. I mean,
and they just dig it. I know.
They dig it. And the thing that's
all on the other side, it's like rainbows and wonderful things that they see we can't smell.
Maybe that's it, because I'm, being 8 feet away from some fresh Duke at the park is enough to make me want to sit down,
They've got to go all the way to the side.
3,000 times greater or 1,500 times, whatever it is, and their face is buried in the other dog's ass. Buried.
I think there's a lot of information going on there that we don't know.
Yeah,
that's how they size each other up.
I think it's experienced by them. It's luscious, wonderful.
Yeah, but I think that's how they determine whether they like each other or not.
I know, but still,
they give the butt a sniff and then they decide if they're going to be friends.
That much greater with the scent, and you got to bury your nose in the other dog's ass. You couldn't be 4 or 5 feet away. You know what I mean?
That's a bit confusing. And what are they going to find from that much closer that they couldn't find from 10 feet away?
Especially with that sort, it'd be like you taking a telescoping lens and then pressing it right up against a chick's boob so you could actually see microorganisms on the breast and stuff. Like, too much. Stand back and enjoy. That's what I say to the dogs. All right, the Goo Goo Dolls are here. We're going to hear something else from off of Dizzy Up the Girl, Triple Platinum. I'm not sure if I mentioned that. We will listen to this new single, and it is called Broadway.
I love that. When the applause comes in, these sound effects. When did you guys start doing that?
Oh, Engineer Anderson.
Is that a recent addition to the show, the sound effects?
Yeah, well, they've always been floating around, but Anderson is really breathing new.
You're really concentrating it.
Yeah, I don't even have to talk anymore, really. Most of this is just, I have different words on different carts, and he'll put together a sentence for me while I'm taking a leak.
What's your best one, though?
And then bang me in the ass. All right.
What's the best sound effect?
David Allen Greer vomiting.
Yeah, do you have that? David Allen Greer?
Wow.
It's instant, too. As soon as you name it, it just comes out with it.
Yeah, that is a strong effect. All right, let's see if we can swing into one quick call before we go to break. Puck?
Yeah.
You're 15.
Yes.
You make your girlfriend masturbate over the phone?
Well, no, they don't even have to be girlfriends. They can be, close friends of mine.
Mm-hmm.
And, I'm a virgin, right?
Right.
And I can use that to get me off, just hearing them masturbate over the phone.
Right.
I just got back from D.C. and I met a friend of my cousin's over the phone, and already I'm trying to get this chick to debate, and I'm only known her since Saturday or Sunday.
Fantastic. You make a wonderful father and husband one day.
On one hand, he makes it sound like I understand this. They all seem to gravitate in this direction, and we just hear about the new contact. He's forcing her into it, working her.
No, I don't Well, I don't know. You could maybe say that. And I've gotten 3 girls to do it.
How do you do it? Give me some technique real quick. Go ahead.
All I do is ask them to do it, and I can use.
Oh, you don't just go start masturbating. You do.
No, I use the voice to do it. I'll talk them into it.
Yeah, go ahead. Try talk me into it. Because by the way,
talk us into it.
I'm easy. I usually masturbate about this time anyway. But if you want to kind of get me going,
I'm going to talk a guy into masturbating. It only works with chicks. I mean.
Well, there's a girl in here, so talk to her.
That's right. I have a girl in my pants.
Shut up.
Jesus Christ.
Now he's pissed.
Well, are you 15 years old?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, my God. Listen, drop out of school right now. You're officially a man. You're wasting your time in school. Get a job down in the docks, get a nice pea coat, put a night watchman's cap on, start smoking unfiltered cigarettes and hang around.
I've done that, actually. I've smoked a couple of unfiltered.
All right. Listen, Puck, don't grow up so fast, would you? Relax. You're 15. You're 15. Slow down.
It's that can get. I mean, I'm.
All right, shut up. Jesus Christ. Yeah. That was one of those, once in a while we get a call to the show, which is, here's my problem. My penis is so big I can't ride a bicycle. What do I do? And it's
those are bad.
That's just, I'm 15. I can get chicks to masturbate. I don't know what the question was, but.
Well, explain this one to me. I knew a guy, this was actually pretty recently, got a phone call in the middle of the night. It turned out it was a wrong number. This woman called. He somehow kept her on the phone for about 20 minutes, and a couple days later a package showed up with nude pictures of her and everything. Now, how did the guy accomplish that one?
Wow.
That's a fluke.
Yeah.
How does that happen? I got a phone call that was a wrong number, and this woman started talking to me on the phone and said, well, I'm coming down to Los Angeles.
People are looking for a contact.
Yeah. I'm coming down to Los Angeles with a friend of mine. It was this guy's phone number, and then she started talking to me, and then she's wanted I could change my number.
Anyone who calls you at 3:30 in the morning's drunk, though, and so it So if you're game, they're loaded, and you can work your magic.
Well, she mailed the package, so you assume it was the next day, and maybe she'd sobered up a little bit.
Well, that's true, too, but she could have been like on a 2-day bender or something. Yeah.
She's just nuts.
We're going to take a quick break. Goo Goo Dolls are here. We'll come back, talk to more screwed-up teenagers after this. Yeah, it's Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla. That is Dr. Drew over there. Mike and Johnny are both here from the Goo Goo Dolls.
That's us.
I do want to dizzy up the girls. The name of the CD.
At this point.
Dana.
Yeah.
You're 19?
Oh, hi.
Hey, what's up?
Nothing. I was wondering about a question. I have a tattoo,
Uh-huh.
and it's on my breast, and I was very dumb when I got it, but I want to get it removed.
Right.
Now, I want to know what are the chances that I actually could get cancer from actually getting the tattoo?
Have you ever heard of that causing cancer?
Very rare.
You've heard of it causing cancer?
Yeah.
Getting a tattoo or getting it taken off?
Both.
No.
So I'm kind of, but I want
Where have you heard that?
Where have you heard someone got cancer from a tattoo?
Think of all the tattoos there are, and think how common breast cancer is. And there'll be a headline.
It's at a hospital.
Your mom does?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but she just told you that because she wants you to get rid of the comedy and tragedy mask you had put on your right boob.
I was the one who mentioned that I want to get it removed.
I see. And what is it of?
It's a butterfly.
Nice. And that's all class, by the way. And how much on the boob is it?
It's just on the very top. It's just in that area.
I see. And why do you want to get it removed now?
Just because now I'm wearing more business-type clothes, and if I have to wear something a little...
Plunging necklines and stuff
Right.
like that.
Something a little lower, and it shows. It's not very business-like at all.
Yeah, but how business is it to be parading your rack around the office? Well, I know, but it's strange that you're worried about wearing business attire and showing off your boobs at the same time, isn't it?
Well, I'm very sensitive about my chest area, so...
Okay, why? Are they big?
No, they're
All
not
right,
that
we gotta go. Drew, they can have it removed with a laser now, right?
No problem.
Can I tell you about that? I did that.
Yeah.
Because I had a really bad tattoo. So I was like...
On the boob?
Yeah, right on my boob. And no, I was on my leg. And I wanted to get it taken off. So I went to the dermatologist and they had the laser thing. And it felt like I was being started on fire and electrocuted at the same time. Exactly. That's exactly what it was like. And I told him to stop about that fast. And it was way worse getting it taken off than it was
Really?
put on. So I just had it covered up, yeah.
Well, how'd you have it covered up?
I had it covered up with this.
You had it turned into something?
Now this is a tattoo.
You know, they now have, did you try Emla cream? Or?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a big question mark. Wait, there's a guy underneath it holding it up.
Kind of holding it up.
And before the guy was holding up an exclamation point, but now, no, what was it? What was it originally?
Snake.
No, it was just really badly done kanji.
You did it in prison?
I did it when I was in the pokey.
And no, you weren't. But it was too painful to have removed, huh?
It was unbelievably painful.
What about?
I got food in my mouth.
What about Emla cream or lidocaine ointments? I mean,
no, he gave me some stuff to numb it out, and it didn't do anything. But you know, Cher had all her tattoos removed. I asked her about that once.
Yeah, it's usually pretty easy to do, and they can numb it up.
I mean, the thing that he did, you ever see those like stampers that with the little thing that spins around says the date on it or something like that? That's what this thing looked like. And man, did it hurt. Just burning hair off and just
tried to suck the ink out of
it. It was
your leg.
horrible.
Was this a buffalo tattoo?
No, it was actually done here. I was like...
Was it a buffalo laser?
No.
Because
what's wrong with... Listen,
no,
there's nothing wrong with the lasers and buffalo.
I'm just saying, Dr. Bruce, who fills in for Dr. Drew, operates one of these lasers to take off gang markings in prisons for guys. And they don't complain, although these guys have been shot in the neck and stuff, so they have a slightly higher threshold of pain.
But it was my leg. I mean, how much pain, you feel in your leg?
It shouldn't have been that bad.
You know what kind of laser it was?
No. No, I don't know what it was.
I wonder if you had the right equipment.
Yeah, I bet if you went to a guy in Beverly Hills with the state-of-the-art...
That's where this guy was.
Really?
Yeah.
Stop crapping on my story.
I'm not crapping on your story. Maybe I just went to the wrong guy.
Wow.
There's all kinds of quacks in
Well, who did Cher have remove hers?
I didn't ask.
That's what you should have brought up.
Well, I didn't have anything to say to her, and we were in a room with her, and I said, so I read that you were getting all your tattoos taken off. And she was like, yeah, I was just looking at your tattoo. And I was like, that's my Cher impersonation.
Yeah, it was good, no.
Thanks, honey. And then she said to me, honey, I got tattoos that are older than you. But I was like, I bet you do.
That's very funny.
But
she has an accordion on her boob, and she can actually make it work. All right, we're going to take another quick break. But Jared?
Yeah.
Jared, you're 16. Every time you get close to someone, you steal something from them?
I do something to mess with the relationship. Something dumb.
Okay. All right, hold on a second there, Jared. Jared is 16 and sounds like a merchant marine who's been around the world 700 times. Yeah. All right, we're going to take a little break. Goo Goo Doll's our guest, and we'll be back after this. Yep. All right, there you go. Another fabulous show. Fabulous. In the dirt. All right, we'll take ourselves a 22-hour break, and when we come back, we'll come back with more fabulous show and a renewed attitude, a renewed commitment to the program. That'll be at least for the first break, and then it'll wear off into our usual jaded selves.
Well, now.
So, until next time, this is Adam Carolla for Dr. Drew saying mahalo. My boyfriend has such a huge schlong that he scrambled my innards.
Oh, come on. Oh, no.
Well, now, this has been Loveline. The stuff expressed on Loveline is not necessarily the stuff of the staff, management, sponsors, or anyone else, including Westwood One Entertainment. Loveline is produced by Ann Wilkins and Gold. Now, please enjoy these birds.